Yo. Y'all still tuned in there? Yes, sir. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in to the one, the only, Dirt Gang TV. And this is Crips and Bloods. And where we at? DC, the D.M.V series. What y'all said? No Crips, no Bloods. Only local gangs inside of DC. That's what I heard y'all say? I'm about to prove y'all wrong right now, man. This is your boy Harlem Smiley. The D.M.V series featuring DC. Where we going with it, man? Where we at with it, man? Y'all crazy, man. No gangs. There's gangs everywhere, man. What happened? What's that in there? I know it's Coronavirus Tuesday, but y'all still in there on that couch? Go be productive, man. Go wash something. Go wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? Go wash something. Go clean the house. Take the kids outside to play. You can't get this money if you sitting in there on that couch doing absolutely nothing. Let's go. Production. Let's get to it, man. We rolling, man. Yikes. Side block, nigga. It's Curry Low, nigga.
You are now tuned into Bossman Tough Beats.
Y'all niggas already know what it is, man. Shout out from all the 30s, man. All the way from 35th and Edgecombe all the way to Crenshaw, man. Y'all already know what it is. 30s up, man. All the mafia, man. Side block shit. Let's get it, my nigga. I'm the best ever. I'm the nigga that done it, done did it, done spit it, uplifted, talented, the gifted, stats. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man, and you are tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And I thank all of y'all for tuning in here on this travesty we have, man. You know, this coronavirus, man, is stopping a lot of things, man. But one thing it ain't gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop this YouTube flow. A lot of y'all bored out there, man. But anyway, this is Crips and Bloods in the D.M.V series. Specifically, the D and D.M.V, Washington, D.C. So y'all was in there. Ain't no Crips and Bloods in D.C. It's only local gangs. That's it. Y'all frontin'. I knew y'all was frontin'. Because for DC and Maryland to be so close, it's impossible. But what if I told y'all was wrong and right at the same time? I know what y'all thinking. Harlem Smiley must be super high, man. He must be smoking on his own supply. I am. It's a pre-roll too, man. I'm saying, you know the best, listen, let's do a little quick sidebar. You know the best way for you to know if you got a good pre-roll or not? If it's a raw tip on there, 9 times out of 10, it's probably a good pre-roll. If it's just a plain white tip with no writing or nothing on it, no specific tip, it's probably going to be the garbage pre-roll. I get that comment a lot in the question. But anyway, so y'all was wrong and y'all was right at the same time. Are there a bunch of specific Blood and Crip sets just running around DC right now? Right now? Yes. Not a bunch, but it's a couple. 10, 12 years ago? No. For some strange reason, it took Bloods and Crips a long time to hit Washington, D.C. We talking like 2008, 2009. That's a long time for East Coast for a Blood and Crip set to come somewhere. But as far as right now goes, y'all do have them. Y'all have non-trade gangsters out there. Tell me y'all don't. Same one that got caught up in the little controversy with the dudes from Maryland. Same set. They just stay in D.C. Had a whole ring in D.C. They got GKBs in Virginia. Yeah, they do. They got Treetop Pyrus in Virginia. I'm sorry, in D.C. Yeah, they do. Treetop Pyrus is in D.C. They have 1-8 trade gangsters in DC. Yeah, they do. These are all UVN based sets in there. But they also got, they even got local blood sets in there. The Vampire Bloods, is that not a local DC blood set? Black Mob Blood, another blood set in DC. I thought y'all said there was no Bloods and Crips out there. Y'all might have been right 10, 12 years ago, but as far as right now, It done migrated. Crip sets. Is there not rolling 60s out there? There's rolling 60s everywhere. We know that. Is there not rolling 30s out there? Is there not grape streets out there? What? Yes, one of the grapes from New Jersey end up going down. Anyway, whole nother blog for a whole nother time. Is there not 5 Dudes Hoovers out there? There's a lot of sets out there that's from different sets. There's neighborhoods. There's Harlems. There's grape streets. There's 8 Trade gangsters out there. Yes. There is a lot of California-based sets out there. But one thing I couldn't find, the reason why I say y'all right, the only local Crip sets out there, but they not even from out there. That's why I'm not mentioning them. They from Maryland, but they just went back and forth. But you do have Crip sets that's out there. Now, is it abundant? No. Do the do the DCs not get into it? All right, we going too far. The DC Blacks, right? All right, boom. Let's talk some local gangs real quick. So you got what we got? You got the DC Blacks, which I think is the most significant local gang in DC. The reason being, they're known on the streets. They're also known in jails as far as federal prison goes. Because I don't know if y'all notice a lot, but in DC, it's very rarely when you do a crime of any kind of magnitude, you might be going to a federal jail. This is the capital we talking about. You in there doing something regular, yeah, you might end up in there for a small time. But the DC Blacks, they run the federal jail. That's why I say they the most significant in there. They get into it with the Bloods in jail. They get into it with the Crips in jail. Because a lot of times, if you live in Maryland, you very close to go back and forth. So a lot of times, Maryland dudes end up going to DC to try to get money. And, end up getting caught up out there. So they got to end up doing their time in DC. Happens out there a lot. So the DC Blacks, they really get into it in jail. They run the jails. They get into it with the Bloods. They get into it with the Crips. They get into it with the Aryan Brotherhood. And most notably, the MS-13s. The MS-13s are deep in DC. They are deep inside the jails and outside the jails. So when you go to jail in DC, especially in federal prison, don't think you're going to be in there and there's going to be a whole abundance of Blood, a whole abundance of Crip, and it's like Rikers Island to where the Bloods is running this house, but you may have some Crip. Now I'm telling you, the DC Blacks, they put in that work. The MS-13, we know they're everywhere now. They everywhere. They like freckles on a little white kid. They everywhere. Everywhere. So, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. You gotta watch these two. Because both of these gangs like to run around with the knife play. So if you a Blood or a Crip and you living out there or just moving out there, just be aware. There is a lot of local gangs out there that's bigger than Bloods and Crips. I'm telling y'all, man. So besides having Bloods, Crips, MS-13s, you also got Latin Kings out there. Anywhere, I tell y'all, anywhere between New York, Chicago, anywhere in between the middle, you're going to find Latin Kings. It's just simple. They so deep in Chicago, so deep in New York, and anywhere in between, you're going to find Latin Kings. They also got out there, which is surprising, they got the La Razas out there. La Razas, which is a Spanish-based gang from out of Chicago, which I notably knew about them because, it's a lot of different gangs. Everybody know about GDs on the 6-point star. Everybody know how Crips used to rep the 6-point star. They don't know about a lot of other of the gangs that's on the 6-point star. as far as Folk Nation goes and People Nation goes. It's way more gangs than just Vice Lords, GDs, and I'm saying it's a lot more. Latin Kings, 5 Point Crown, see what I'm saying? It goes way deeper than that. But a lot of these gangs are Chicago-based. See what I'm saying? La Raza. That's how you guys say it. It's one of the ones that's out there too. But you also got there's Tiny Rascals and Tiny Rascal Gang and you can find them a lot in the DMV area. I mean, you can find them. They're not the first time. A lot of people know about Tiny Rascal Gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to pronounce this one. I'm going to try it. Mara Salvatrucha? I don't know. Mara Salvatruchan. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. Anyway, Columbia Heights Village Crew. Columbia Heights is like a area out there, projects out there. Shout out to everybody at Columbia Heights, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I noticed about out there in D.C. and in Maryland and in Virginia? They knock a lot of projects down out there. That don't happen too much in New York. They'll knock a project down just because it's a project and it's low income living, and then put some other new stuff up there to try to, push the low income people out of there. But where y'all think they gonna go? This is y'all halfway nice neighborhoods? Y'all crazy. Y'all like they knock a lot of old projects that was out there. They knock down, man. I gotta stop knocking down all these projects out there, man. Let them people live, man. Lady, Miss Bernice been living there for 20, 30 years, and you want to knock her little project building down. Now she got to move out. She ain't lived nowhere in 20, 30 years, and now she got to move out because y'all want to try to bring in some extra money homes. But anyway, you got the Mount Pleasant gang. You got the G-Rod gang. You got the F-Mob gang. See what I'm saying? So you got the Dominicans don't play. Y'all know about the Dominicans don't play. The Dominicans don't, you catch them in the jails or on the streets. They not super deep, but you know how Dominicans do. We cut it quick. Man, listen. I'm telling you, cut it. That's why I think I used to like knives so much. That's the Spanish heritage, man. Just cut somebody, you know what I'm saying? Think about it afterwards. Cut first, think second. Man, listen. So, I gotta do it. Check it, gang. Check it, gang. To the front of the congregation. And I know what y'all thinking. What is he talking about, the check it, gang? Oh, what am I talking about? I'm about to show you right here. Let's get into it.
I've been stabbed 2 times. I've been shot.
DC, what we doing in here, DC?
Until you start hanging around us.
Check
The official hot dog section.
And known gay gangs in America. Maybe in the world.
That's fucking gay.
You have 2 options, either to run or to fight. And we chose fight.
And that's how we made our name. That's what we got our
You niggas is really gangster.
Females, but the thing is, they still got that muscle. They still dudes, so.
Muscle. They still got that muscle.
Streets like I was,
What you eat, shrimps?
but I am.
Our mother was on drugs bad. No child should experience that.
I grew up in and out of juvenile facilities, always locked up.
My mom used to be like,
That's it. I can't take no more. I can't take no more. Yo. Did all of y'all make it to the front of the congregation yet? First off, if y'all want to be gay, just be gay. Y'all ain't got to be gangsters. Y'all just started a gang. If I want to fight, y'all do that anyway. And then y'all got the nerve to call yourself check it. You can't be a gangster and you out there popping listen. Y'all out there twerking and being gangsters. Who approved this message? Check it. Come. The rest of y'all, finish coming to the front. You seen y'all leader? Small white shorts? Little blonde dreads? That can't be no gang leader. He can't be no leader. He had a merce. He had a merce on. That is a male purse. What? Your gang leader cannot walk around with some highlighted dreads, white shorts, and a merce. Impossible. That is not a big homie. That is a big, anyway. Check it. Who approved this message? Y'all look like y'all was about to go on the move. Oh my God. DC, y'all about to get them off the map. It's a whole these white people don't want to do a documentary on these people. I thought I was watching Bring It On again. And again. Y'all know the movie Bring It On? What? Y'all should have been a dance crew. You can't be no gang members. This is crazy. What color is y'all flag? Right? Anyway. Yo, that shit had me mad when I seen that on there. I said, what is going on here? This is crazy. So, I want to give shout outs. I didn't tell y'all to leave the front of the congregation yet. Check it. Y'all got to stand here. Shout out to everybody, man. And Northeast, Northwest, Southeast, Southwest DC. Shout out to everybody running around Columbia Heights, Trinidad, Anacostia, Montgomery. See what I'm saying? Dale City, Alexandria, Fredericksburg, Woodcridge. You know what I'm saying? These cities are all bulked up right there. I know PG County right around the corner. I know why he ain't talking about PG County. Don't worry. That's why this is a series. It's the D.M.V. series. When you go to the D.M.V., do you just go in there and you get out quick? No. It's a series. Slow down. Take some time. What y'all about to tell me here today? Columbia Heights is not part of the D.M.V.? That's what y'all gonna tell me? Columbia Heights, Trinidad. It's not part of the D.M.V.? Super close, right there on the border. Anyway. So, it's not too many local rappers I like out of VA. I'm gonna be honest with you. I like a lot of y'all out of DC. I like a lot of y'all older rappers out there. Not none. Especially since what the Crips did to Cameron out there. I didn't forget about that. I know after that Paid in Full movie, y'all was the Crips. The Crips was the ones who robbed Cameron. We know this already. I'll give y'all a couple of cats down in D.C., but I ain't giving up nobody from Harlem, because when I come back home, I'ma still be the king. You see, that one line right there is what got you robbed, Cameron. It's crazy. And the reason why I bring up Cameron is because, you know, he knew a couple of these rappers. See what I'm saying? So a couple of the local rappers I like, y'all know them. TGD, Top Dog Gangsters, Don Juan, Infrared, and white folks. Yes, white folks. That is one of the rappers' names. So for all those outside of the DC area, what do they have to do as far as, like, you know, I know you like talking about local rappers, but what if they have to do as far as the gang aspect of it? What if I told y'all this was a group that had a Blood, a Crip, and a GD? White folks, Infrared, Don Juan. 3 of them. One's a Blood, one's a Crip, one's a GD. And they got a whole group. And they took a lot of slack. Because, yeah, they had to go to their big homies to get permission to start that. You know why? Because the Wu is not the only ones that have a group of mixed gangs that's inside of there. TDG is also a gang. Not really. See, it started out as a music group. Slowly drifted over to a gang. Nothing very impactful, but when you got any kind of organization any kind of coalition that has different gangs in it, that's what they're going to call it. Whether it's for rapping purposes or what. So, in Top Dog, gangsters, you can be GD, you can be Blood or Crip. Because the rappers is Blood, Crip, and GD. So they got their people and they just start rapping, oh, we Top Dog. Now you got a whole mixed and match of this whole different thing. Then they start chilling, dwelling, maintaining. They get cool with each other. Now it's them versus everybody else. That's the only problem with y'all start clicking up with different gangs. What's going to happen if you get cool with these people and then your mans and them end up running down on him? Now you got to make a choice. Somebody I've been hanging out with every day or somebody from my gang. You don't want to have to make those choices. It's simple work. But anyway, I bet y'all can't guess which one's a GD, which one's a Blood, which one's a Crip. Because one got a Spanish name, Don Juan. Then one got a white name, White Folks. And then the other one is Infrared. But it ain't what y'all thinking. I know y'all probably thinking right off back, Infrared must be the Blood. Nope. I'm going to break it down for y'all real quick. Infrared is actually the Crip. Why his name itself Infrared? Couldn't tell you. Infrared is actually the Crip. So now, which one is the Blood and which one is the GD? Don Juan is the Blood. Which means White Folks is the Crip. So what y'all was telling me before, there was no white GDs. I try to tell y'all. Listen, if you a white gang member, 9 times out of 10, you either Crip or you GD. It's simple. But GD done put that hammer down. Y'all white dudes got to go join the polar bears. Go back to the last blog. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I like what they did. That's the only local rappers I'll even found interesting enough to even really talk about. I know there's more out there. But that's why this is a series. It's not a marathon. It's a series. Take some time. Let me get to it. We gonna lock all this in. What y'all about to say again? Trinidad, Columbia Heights, Montgomery, none of this is part of D.M.V. Right off a PG skillet. Anyway, so yo. Check it. I know y'all still here at the front of the congregation. I never told y'all to leave. First thing y'all got to do, go to a bridge, jump off of that. First thing y'all should do. Before this video even start, I would like to pause in advance. Super pause.
We had 2 options, either Toronto to fight, and we chose to fight.
And that's how we made our name. That's when we got our respect.
If that don't work, second thing y'all should do is go to the nearest flea market, the nearest Burlington Coat Factory, the nearest outlet mall, the nearest Walmart, Kmart, Target. Buy y'all leaders some bigger shorts. Buy him some bigger shorts. That should be the second thing y'all should do. The third thing y'all should do is tie that man down and cut those bleached dreads out. Why all y'all got dreads anyway? All y'all got dreads and beards like y'all from Philadelphia. Y'all out here trying to fake it till y'all make it? Oh, what gang you from? Check it. You try to make your voice sound on deep? I know what check it is. Oh, you want me to check it? I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. Check it. You can go back with the rest of the congregation. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You have been tuned in to the one and only Dirt Gang TV. Check it. I'm sorry. Check it. Don't try to come find me. Check it. If I go outside of my car and there's 13 members standing out there with rainbow flags and small white shorts and Mercers on, check it. I'm sorry. If y'all like the content, man, go subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification bell. I know what it is, man. Hit the like button, man. It's the thumb. Turn it from white to blue. And if not one, put up two, man. Dirt Gang, man. We rolling, man. 9th Street, man.